And in box number 3, a new procedure involving race. It's causing controversy at an American police department. It's supposed to prevent racial profiling, but critics say its flaws will hurt the officers. All of that unless breaking news changes everything on Studio B. Police in Dallas will now fill out a new section when writing traffic tickets. It's a section on the ticket noting whether the driver knew the race of the person getting the ticket before the police pulled the suspect over. A police spokesman says the new section will help curb racial profiling. Some officers say they worry that tickets will hurt them in the end, especially if they work in areas that are predominantly one particular race. With us now, Stephen Razor, a former prosecutor, and defense attorney John Manuelian. So here's your ticket. How fast are you going? What zone are you in? Who am I? Who's the officer? What color are you? What color? What color? Did I know what color did I know the race in advance? Manuelian, what say you?
Well, I like the law. It makes sure that the police officers are doing everything by the book. It doesn't take away from the driver's rights. In fact, it adds more rights. It prevents officers from or encouraging them to lie in the future in their police reports if there is an issue regarding racial profiling. So I think it's good through and through.
If you're speeding along down the highway or flying around like a drunk maniac, what the heck difference does it make how much pigment you have in you? And why is it relevant once somebody gets to court or whatever to know whether the officer knew? I just don't understand it.
Yeah, Shepard, let me tell you, the reason that this law was passed because of race-based policing. What that means is a police officer knows, and there's statistics that show that minorities such as Hispanics and African Americans are more inclined to grant consensual searches when they get pulled over for traffic stops. What this ticket is doing is it's reminding the officer that, look, he's a minority, but if you conduct a search based on the fact that he was a minority, we're going to know that now.
You see, John, that there might be, I mean, of all the questions that you need to fill out, isn't there something maybe that's more important than what color somebody is?
Yeah, Shep, I wish that was true. The reality is I do criminal defense, and I could tell you the reality is that minorities such as African Americans and Hispanic get taken advantage of sometimes with their rights. That's just the reality. I know it's a politically incorrect thing to say, but this law was made specifically to curtail their zealousness to search a minority's car.
This is a chapter taken right out of George Orwell, 1984. Let's get into the minds of the police officer. Tell me what the relevance is. Tell me how it affects the legitimacy of the stop as to whether or not the officer knew the race of the individual he was stopping. Tell me the relevance there.
Yeah, Stephen and John, I'm out of time, sadly, because it's a busy day and we got a lot going on. But this is one of just, I don't know. Go Dallas, go. Good to see you both. Thank you.
Good to see you, Shep.
All right, more ahead on the Tucson tragedy.